Trap Media USA. We back Tuesday, December 21st, 11:36 Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in across the United States. Shout out to the UK, Mexico, Australia, all the places that people boxing for hours. We think boxing and the culture. And today I want to talk the great white goat, Jake Paul. So when I was watching the last fight, some things that I was paying attention to is it was a lot of hope. That's what the thing you've been paying attention from Sean Porter and Terrence to take Alvarez, Iggy Alvarez, but Tank Davis and Cruz. It was just a lot of hope, too much excessive. One thing I will say about Jake, if you are going to hold, I don't recommend he holds because he has power, and when he lets his hands go, he's even more dangerous. So I don't even think he just needs to throw, 1, 2 and immediately hold or anything like that. First thing I would say is make sure your stamina is through the roof. Don't box your way in shape. Don't just rely on playing basketball or something like that. Get on that track, get on that elliptical, whatever you use for cardio. Put that cardio in overtime along with the other stuff. But make sure that cardio is good enough to where you're conditioned to work, still have energy, and also really work on different ways. Watch how Floyd took off. When he took off around, watch how he took off. Look at different things he did. Look at Floyd, look at other greats. Even look at a Canelo. Look how they saved themselves in different rounds and not just with holding. There are also other techniques that he can look into if he feels he's tired. Still early on, but I would just say make sure your conditioning is on point before anything else. I think a lot of the other things are there. He has the tools. It's a matter of knowing when to unleash what at what time. But I think in this fight, it could have been even more dominant if he would have just let his hands go continuously instead of just throwing a few and holding. He could step back, gather himself, move around a little bit, come back. If you need to reset, reset like that. But you don't just have to do that. The other thing I would say, if you are going to take this holding strategy, if you pay attention, Jake Paul could have got knocked out, and I think most boxers would peep this. He would be out of distance when he's going in the hole. So for a second, his head would be down, like he's ducking his head down to get into hold. And if you are very aware of what's going on, you would peep that and catch him on his way coming in because he's ducking his head without any, protecting himself. Rule number one, protect yourself at all times. So don't ever leave yourself vulnerable like that, especially as you step up in competition. You close that distance with a jab, get inside and then hold, but you don't come in with your head to hold. So that's just something very dangerous that I've seen, and I really don't know how Wood we didn't start timing that because it was something that was there all night. Um, yeah, so that's the big thing. I think if he just trusts himself a little bit more and don't be afraid to get hit. You've seen that you can take a punch. You've seen that you take a cut, hold up, take that confidence into the next fight. Don't be so afraid to rely on your boxing ability because it's there. You just have to be confident and trust in yourself in the moment. Understand this pressure from the crowd. Understand this pressure from the haters. You don't want to prove them right to say, oh man, you can't play boxing. Like they're waiting on that moment. But I think it will be even more impressive once you really show your true ability. You have different coaches like Cunningham who fought Fury. You know, they're vouching for you. They're saying you're looking very good in the gym. Jadian Rose. I mean, it's not. I don't think these guys are just. It's different double talk to say if they felt that you weren't really coming along. They believe in your ability, and for what I've seen, especially in that last fight and the spurts that you really did let your hands go, I see what's going on. So with that power, they're going to respect you. You just have to trust yourself enough to know that you can get out of the way of punches in different ways, that you can absorb some punches, uh, and understand who you're fighting. Everyone isn't just the big knockout guy. Just protect yourself as much as possible when you get in. You get in with that jab, but if you're going to hold, just make sure you're not coming in with your head because that's going to be an easy stoppage for them. It doesn't even have to be a big punch. If you're just coming in with your head up low, they can come with that up, or just catch you with a nice check hook across the chin, boom, you're down for a little bit. So those are the things that I would clean up in the immediate future. Conditioning, don't come in with your head and let your hands go. So shout out to Jake Paul, the great white goat. He's taking over boxing. You can hate, but it's not gonna stop the show. So get your popcorn, put your feet up. Trap Media, we behind Jake Paul 100%. Like, share, subscribe. If you're new, hop in the comments. Let me know some things that you seen in the fight that you feel like Jake Paul needs to improve. Till next time.